Hello and welcome back, and if you're new here, my name is Millie and today is another Multichrome Monday, and today I will finally be swatching the Devinah Butterfly Kaleidoscope collection, and it's their bundle of pressed multichromes, and they're pretty affordable compared to a lot of the other pressed multichromes, and they definitely advertise that as you can have your color shifts and have the effect at a much lower cost. I was really excited and curious to see what these were all about because they are much more affordable, and I believe Devinah came out with these quite a while ago, definitely before some of these other pressed multichromes from other indie brands. I think it was like in the summer that they released. They also have another multichrome collection, and it's called the Galaxy Dust Shifters, and those I have a video up which I will have linked down below, and they're also part of my Multichrome Monday playlist if you want to go check those out. And those didn't have a black base, they were more kind of translucent, but they were super beautiful and shimmery, and also you could put them over a black base and you would get that multichrome jeweled black base kind of effect. But these ones already have a black base, so they're definitely much closer to an actual typical multichrome, so to speak, than the Galaxy Dust Shifters. So the Butterfly Kaleidoscope collection has 8 shades in it, which is kind of why it took me so long. There's a lot of eye swatches to do. So before we get into them, I will be talking about my thoughts on them at the end of the video after the eye swatches. And to prime my eyes, I will be using my Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas and a flat brush from ColourPop. They don't actually have those anymore. Those were really old pink handled ones, so now they have white handles. So they don't have that one, but that is what I've been using every time I do eye swatches. So just keeping it consistent. It's kind of the control aspect of doing these swatches for comparative reasons. So now let's get into the swatches. So those are all the swatches, and I have some thoughts. Overall, I think that these are really beautiful, and I, in general, love Devinah. They come out with some really fun formulas that are super unique, and overall, they're a really affordable brand. I love their mattes, I love their shimmers, and I love their Willy Wonka exploders, but I do feel like these are not as metallic as some of the other multi-chromes I've tried from Clionadh, from Luxie, from JD Glow. They're just a little, and I hate to say this word, but they're a little dulled down. They just feel like the shift is not as apparent. They're a little bit more subtle, and because of that, I felt like when I put them on my eyes, they really just kind of set back, and it was really hard to see the shift even just from 2 shades on the lid. And this was especially for one of the green shades. I don't remember the name, so I will put it down here below somewhere. And I just felt like you couldn't really catch the shift. I was walking around the house just trying to find lighting that you could really see it. It was really hard to capture, and I felt like these swatch much more metallic, and they feel really silky and beautiful, and they definitely do have a black base, because when I was putting them on, it was graying out a little bit if it was blending out on the edges, but I feel like they kind of thinned out. Now I'm sure that if I used a sticky base, kind of like my Pixie Epoxy from Fahrenheit, it would have been even better, so I do want to try that out and see how it is. But just compared to Clionadh, their glows, definitely when they're swatched, they're close, but they're not just as impactful. Like, I don't really see myself reaching for these over my other multi-chromes, but I do think they're a good option if you feel like the other multi-chromes, like the Clionadh ones, are just too strong and too like smoky eye, not really wearable. I do feel like these are a bit more subtle. And I will insert some swatch comparisons. I only did 3 shades because I am going to be making a video just comparing and swatching all the different multi-chromes from the different brands. And I just took a video with my phone to try to capture the shifts and really show you the difference. And you can definitely tell just on the finger how much more high shine and metallic the Clionadh is. And then swatched, I did layer them a little bit, just like going back and forth. And the Devinah ones looked pretty good next to the Clionadh ones. I actually did the swatches, but the shifts were just different. I felt like there was almost like more pigment in the Clionadh, and you could really tell the 2 colors, while in the Devinah they kind of blended together. They were a little bit more subtle in some of the shades. There were also a little bit different tones than the Clionadh, but like kind of really similar but different, if that makes any sense. So I think for the price they're super fun, and I definitely am not saying that you shouldn't get them. I'm just saying that if you want something really impactful and really, really metallic, I don't think this is the best option. I would opt for something, unfortunately, a little bit more expensive than these, and that's just how it is. If you really want something really metallic and beautiful with a lot of pigment in it, it's gonna be expensive, and there's just a reason for that, and there's really nothing that brands can do about that. It's kind of the name of the game. I also just wanted to touch upon the photos that they have on their website. I feel like even in those photos, you can kind of tell that these are a little bit more subtle. Also in a lot of the photos, they look more like strong duochromes, not really multichromes. I was having trouble kind of seeing what the multichrome effect is. There is one photo, I'll put it up here, where you can see the multichromes kind of, but again, it's just not as strong. So just weigh your options. And also Devinah just has some overall really great quality products, some really fun, interesting formulas. But as much as I love Devinah, I really wanted to be honest with you, and I will keep you updated when I try one of these with a sticky base on the eyelid to see if the multichrome effect is strengthened by that, to kind of compare to the other really strong multichromes. So that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you like multichrome content, and I hope to see you in my next video.